it's Diana again. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to my channel. I am here today to show you some things that I have in my death pile or money pile or things I've been ignoring for some time. Yeah, there's a few of them, and I'm trying to get through them and either get them listed or get them on eBay. Well, that's the same thing, isn't it? Wake up. Anyway, or get them over to my booth, which is at North Webster, Indiana. It's called the Heart of the Lakes Antique Mall and Collectibles. They have all kinds of things there. So anyway, it's a very nice place to go if you're in the area. You can find some pretty good deals there. And then there's also a town called Pierceton, just south of there. Has a lot of antiques in that particular town also. And there's other ones sprinkled around, but not a lot in this area anymore. A lot of them are closing down. So, you know, Heart of the Lakes has been there for quite some time. They're under new owners, and hopefully will continue. So we've been there since, I think, about probably 2010. My husband needed a hobby, so he refurnished furniture, and mainly he was doing that. And then I would trickle in some little things, but not much. But then things changed, and, you know, I'm trying to keep it up with my smalls. So here we go. That's just a little bit about me. How about you? Let me know what you're up to. I got a new subscriber. Yay. Thank you, whoever you are. And if you purchase from me from eBay, I know I send a little thing in there, a little thing about me being on YouTube. So thank you. If it was you who purchased something from me, let me know who you are, because I don't know otherwise. So, yeah. Thank you so much. So here we go. We're on to this. Now, I've had some things here that probably aren't worth a lot. I'll probably have to put in my booth. I tried selling them on eBay. I thought this was darling. It's not particularly old or anything. Oh, well, that's kind of... Let's show the pretty side. But it's really sweet and pretty. They're well done. And I like the top of it. It has the diffuser in it. And I thought someone would surely love this one. It's made by a company called Tivana, I believe that's how you say it. But it's all really good condition and everything. So I love the handle of it. There's the marking on the bottom, if you can see that thing. It's so bright in here today. Sun is out today. Wow, it's been a long time coming. We've had a lot of rain. So listen, this is awesome. I'm either going to keep it, give it to my daughter. She used to drink a lot of tea. I don't think she does anymore. Or I'm going to put it in my booth for probably about $5, $6. And hopefully I can recoup a little bit of my money. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. It's been a long time. So there's that one. Here's another little nothing dish. I try to buy, you know, vintage, you know, or antique type things. And so here's another little dish. I thought this was beautiful. Don't know quite why this handle's shaped this way. But I thought she was beautiful. Look at that beautiful painting in there. I think it's painted. Let's see what it says on the back. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I don't know whether she's hand painted or not. I haven't looked that closely at her. She may just be a transfer. But I like the little gold trim and the little dot work around here. And I thought she was really sweet. So I'll put her over at the booth too. So there's those two things. She has some paint wear of the gold. But I think she's fairly old, you know. No chips. Oh, there might be a little flea bite here and there around the bottom of the edge, you know. But I think she's been around a long time. So good for her. She's still looking young as opposed to this old lady. Okay, next. Oh, someone's talking to me. Again. Okay, this I've had forever also. I love the design of this. Try to sell it on eBay. No takers. It's German made. A neat little, I don't know, milk pitcher or something. Gravy, not sure. Sauce. It's a classic rose collection by Rosenthal Group of Germany, and it's really good condition, I think. I'm not sure how to date this, but the gold is fairly good on it. It's got all this whipped cream type deal on it. I call it whipped cream. It's not. But I think it's beautiful. I use things like this in my bathroom. I had a couple, maybe three things that wouldn't sell. So I took them in. I used them for various things like my brushes. I have a razor. I have a little shoe, you know, a fancy little ceramic shoe. And I put my razor in there. You know, I use these things in my bathroom. So, you know, you could, this one's pretty sizely though, you know, pretty good size. So, let me check, see if I've got my mic on. Excuse me, one moment. But yes, that's what I use these for. I think they're neat, and they make your bathroom look beautiful as opposed to store-bought bottles and, you know, things. You can fill these things up with whatever you like, whatever you use in your bathroom, you know. Here's a set I bought. I bought a lot of these in a lot, I think in an auction or somewhere. Oops, about dropped one. And I sold a part of the set. And I think it's like agro agate or something of that effect. This is just a little pitcher. These are miniature types. And this has the ring of fire around the milk glass. If you can see that edge. Well, this dates it pretty good. I mean, it's not, you know, it's old. It's got some neat detailing like, what do you call it? Art Deco type. It is a pitcher. This is the handle. This is the spout. And it is marked. Just a little bitty mark on the bottom. And then these two went with it. So I had these on eBay together. And this, I think this is one of these is marked JP. I'm not sure what JP means. But they looked good together. So I was trying to sell those together and they didn't sell. So that was a while ago though. I might try again. Then I had these two little cups. And I think these were, I'm not sure these are marked. This pitcher is unmarked. Let's see, it has sort of a ring of fire there too. And this is the lid, I believe. It has a ring of fire too. So these are older pieces. It has, of course, the spout is over here. The handle is here. And very cute. White and pink. Also, I have the creamer and sugar. The little sugar doesn't have a lid, but maybe it never did. Quite cute. And then these two cups kind of went, I thought, with the picture because, you know, the white and pink. And the rims around it. So, yeah, they were, I thought they were a cute set. I was surprised nobody bought these. Someone bought another set. And I had dimensions in the descriptions. I make my descriptions good as I can. And this person wrote back after they got it and said, well, these are way too big. And I said, well, I had the dimensions in there, you know, and this one's got a teeny tiny chippy right here. You know, they're old, so they got little chips, but not bad. And I told her, you know, I had clearly put out the dimensions in there. And so I said, you're welcome to send it back if you want to. Well, I never heard from her again, so she must have decided to keep it. So I did sell that particular set. So that's all that. Excuse me a minute. Gotta see who's doing what here. Okay, I'm back. Seems I have a UPS package on hold somewhere in the world that I don't recognize the name or anything. Don't you get tired of these scammy people? Anyway, this is also in my pile. I had this on eBay probably for, I don't know, a couple years. I'm tired of looking at it. I love it. I love it. It's silver plated. It has all of these little Christmas things in. There's an angel. There is a little duck. There's drums. There's a nutcracker. There's all kinds of things in this metal. A little bear and a little ball. Another little bear. It's darling. Like I said, it is silver plate. And it's a candle holder. But it didn't sell. I think there's already too many flooding the market at that time, and they just didn't sell. So, I will probably have to keep this or take it to the booth next year, which is fine with me. I can hang on to things. I hope I'll be around to be able to do that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Something else in my pile. I'm going to get some new stuff here in a minute. But don't leave me yet. Don't do it. Okay. And if you're interested, there's usually a email in my description that you could email me and say, hey, I really, 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 really love that thing. And I would like to have it. And then we can make a deal. But anyway, here's two little tiny beavers. Little teeny beavers. Can you see them? They're no bigger than an inch. Well, this one might be an inch. Maybe an inch and a quarter. This is an inch. I'm probably thinking these are Hager Reniker, but I don't know. They're not marked. They are darling. Itty bitties. Cute. I'm going to take those to the booth, I think. Had them on eBay. Didn't sell. Yeah, that's the story of my life. No, I do sell some. So, here's the truth. I've only sold 3 things in the last week. But I am thankful for every one I do get. So, if you bought something from me on eBay, thank you. Here's a mug. Isn't this cute? This was on eBay for a long time, too. I realize it's heavy. But I've sold some heavy pieces on eBay. This is darling. Look at that pottery. I think this is called, there's a name for it. And it's so hard to read, but I figured it out one time. Is it Mudworks or Mud something? I can't read it anymore. It's so indented that the clay is squished around the letters, and it's really hard to read. But it's so darling. Look at that guy. I love that pottery. I love the handle. It fits my hand good. My hand. You like that? Okay, let's see. We're just about down to the new stuff here. This Frankoma. My advice is to you, unless you got a big following on YouTube and all that stuff and reach a lot of people, don't buy this. I've got a piece over at the mall. Hasn't sold. Try to sell. This on eBay. Didn't sell. I wouldn't buy it if I were you. That's my tip for the day. Here is a sweet little lamb. I bought it with all those other critters. I did sell some of the critters, but these are the leftovers. Cute little lamb, blue. He's got a sticker on him. He's an Esco, made in Taiwan. He's really cute. And a little teeny tiny elephant. Wooden. He's wood. Isn't he cute? Probably just a little touristy piece from somewhere. But cute. And I've had this in my cupboard forever in a day. I think it's chipped or cracked or anything. I love perfume bottles. I love them. The stopper is pretty good condition. Got a couple little chippies there on the edge, on the bottom. But yeah, that's it. And here's the bottom. Decent, not too cloudy in the bottom. There's the bottom of it. But yeah, I love these things. It kind of Art Deco-ish with this step up like this. Yeah, she's old, she's sweet, she's beautiful. Fortunately, I don't know. Sometimes they go for money and sometimes they don't. It's just a gamble. Okay, is that all the old stuff? Nope, I have something else. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've had these for quite some time also. They were over at the booth. I had these for $8. There are 4 beautiful napkins. Beautiful little napkins that are like brand new. Got a cute little design on it. Edged in a blue. They are so darling. There are 4 of these, and there are 4 placemats to go along with them. For $8, nobody would buy these. Are you kidding me? Are there 4? Yes, there are 4. They are really sweet. No one would buy these. Can you believe that? But bam. Nice embroidery on it. No stains. I don't think these ever been used. They don't have a tag on them. But they're darling. So, I'm thinking I'll put them on eBay and give them a shot on there. $8 and nobody bought them. You can make some really cute pillows with these. If you didn't want to use them for a placemat or a hanky, or not hanky, but a napkin. I mean, that's, I don't know. I don't know sometimes what people go through, you know, different things. They see something somebody else has got and they want it. Somebody else doesn't have it, they don't want it. I am not that kind of person. I don't go with the flow too much. I'm just me. You know, as you can see, I don't change my decor much. I got the fan up here, which I tried to sell. I love that thing. It is old satin. It's embroidered. It's beautiful. It doesn't have the fan part of it, but it's got the fabric. I love that thing back there. And then I got my wild animal. I'm going to take him over to the mall sometime, but there he is. He'll be gone one of these days. But there's that. And then, sorry for the crinkling, I'm just going to show it to you like this. This is a tablecloth and napkin set. Beautiful pink with white roses on it. Beautiful 4 napkins and a very nice tablecloth. And I had that over to my mall too for $15. No stains. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. And it fits, the tablecloth is a 42-inch square. So yeah. So these things I'm going to put on eBay. I'm going to probably put the napkin and the tablecloth probably for around the same price. I might up the price on this one a tiny bit because these, you know, after you sell it for $8, you're out. I mean, it's a thing. So I'm gonna put these back over here, and then I'll get on with the newer things. More exciting, maybe. Okay, here we go. I have one more thing that's been sitting around for a while. She's a Royal Dalton girl. I think her name is Ivy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, she's quite nice. She has no flaws. I had 2 of them on eBay. One sold after probably 2 years. And I had to reduce the price a lot. When I first looked these up and I purchased these, they were high. And then by the time I got around to listing, they had fallen flat. So I don't, you know, there again. But it is Royal Dalton. Ivy is her name. And she's quite lovely. So I thought someone over at the mall might appreciate her. So I'm going to take her over there. Next, excuse me while I check out this. Okay, back. We stopped at a little antique booth over in a town called Kendallville. I wasn't expecting a whole lot there. Oops, I'm making clunky noises. But I bought a couple things. I think this is it. This is it. But most of his prices were, they were great for collectors, but you gotta, buy low. He's a metal flower frog. Ow, it's sharp. Metal flower frog. And it was $2. I don't know if you can see that tag or not. $2. And then I was going through the ephemera and I found this girl. I love the image on the package, number one. And it's for hair nets, or it's called cap shape net. Real hair. It's made of real hair, it says. Oh, I don't know. So, I don't see a date on it. It says when you put it on, it's invisible because it is made of real hair. But guess what? Well, if I took it out of the bag, maybe. I hate to do that. Maybe there's a date on it. But look, it's still with it. I've seen some of these on eBay, but none of them have the actual net with them that I saw. So, yeah, there again, I don't know how old this thing is, but I love this. And you know what they do sometimes? They take this flower frog and they stick their card. I can't do it because there's plastic on this, and you don't want to ruin your card. But if you wiggle it down in there, it'll stand up like that and be. You can display it that way. Isn't that a neat idea? Not my idea. I stole it from somebody. Ariana from Withering Cottage. I love that girl. I love that girl. If you haven't caught her, look her up. The Withering Cottage. Love her. And her mother. And I bought this little book here too. So I spent a whole $6 on this stuff. 2 for the frog. 2 for the hairnet. And I spent 2 for this. And this is a sweet little book. Oh my goodness. Look at the ribbon holding it together. When all is sun within. Oh, do you not love the language back then? This book is from 1915. It is fabulous. I think it's just a book of poems. Or little short little things. Look at that. Ah, I love it. The spine is good. I mean, to live this long, isn't that amazing? It's just great. It's got all little paragraphs and things. Little poems, and got one with forget-me-nots and just little things. I love this so much for $2. It's over 100 years old. It's in relatively good condition. So, I thought those were neat. We'll see. We'll see. That's famous last words of a reseller. Here we go. Onward. More new stuff. This I bought over, let's see, a little town called Albion, Indiana. And they do clean-outs, I think, of estates, and I don't know what else they buy. Maybe they do storage units too. I don't know. But they have a little store. So the things that they don't think they can sell on eBay and whatnot, they put in their store. This one is cloudy, but I mean the bottom's not smooth and polished. So it's made probably in China, but it's a really neat bird. If you can see inside there, all that paint or glass or whatever, that red glass in there is like swirly. It's really cool. So I spent $3 on this bird. So I'm thinking I could get at least 15 for him at my booth. He's really nice and he's fairly, good sized. So $3, I thought I could do okay with that one. At the same place, I purchased this. I still have I cleaned them, so these tags are just, that's why the tags are like this. I wanted to stick it to it so I remember how much I paid for it. This frosted, I like the bottom of it, frosted pedestal, little compote. Don't know who makes it. I don't think it's marked. Maybe it is. It is. Half a second. We'll get here, maybe I can just do it here. I found one of these already. What? Oh. Westmoreland glass. Yeah, and it's not real high quality. I mean, the other glass companies that were far more desirable right now. But look at that. Look at it. Tried to see if it glowed, but I didn't see a glow on it. But it glows all by itself. It's just glowy blue. It looks really good in the camera. It really looks great. In the window, I had some of these things sitting in my window, and I'm like, oh, don't grow attached to those, girl. But I bought it for $4. $4. And I think I can sell it for around 15, 16 bucks over at the mall. I'm probably going to put it on the mall. Just saying. Now this little guy was a big surprise. It was hanging on the wall on a pegboard thing. And I saw it and I was like, well, that's a special little cutting board of some kind. As small as it is, I thought cheese. Look at that painting on there. Isn't that beautiful? It is ceramic, porcelain or ceramic. And I couldn't read the back for anything. It's partly gone and looked like a different language. And I just kept searching and searching. Finally found pieces that have similar flowers on it. And I'm like, could it be that? And then I kept looking. It took me a long time. And finally I found one. And it said what it said on the back. Well, this is from Russia. I think it's JG or JGP or something like that. But this is in Russian, that's why I can't read it. And this little thing goes for quite a lot of money. Anything with this on. A bigger piece is, of course, more money. But I was thinking at the time that this is worth at least $50. Yeah. And I spent $3 on it. And I was glad that I got to pick that up. That came into my life so I can find it a home. And I just love it. And it is a cheese, for cheese cutting. I wouldn't use it for cheese. I would hang it in my kitchen. It's kind of almost, not really salt glaze, but it reminds me of salt glaze. But anyway, that was a nice find at that store. I also got these. I should have brought my black light in because these just glow like the dickens. Oh my gosh. They're really, really dark, dark green. It has a lot of blue in it. So it's a teal green. And it is cut or etched these flowers in the bottom of it. These are really sweet. There's two of them, of course. They seem to be really good condition. No chips or cracks. I have a pair of Mercury candlesticks on eBay right now, but no one's bought them. There's been some interest, but everybody wants a bargain, you know. I think these things have worth, and I don't want to come down. I sent a really good offer of, I believe it was $24 for the pair. The other ones have like a chamber candlestick. It has the finger, whatever you call that, holder, pick it up, you know. And they're quite lovely. They are green satin glass. And they glow like the dickens, and so do these. And then he came back with a really low offer. I countered back, and nothing more. And I thought I was being very reasonable. I think I went back at $23.50, and he declined, or hasn't answered me yet. So I think that's a really good price. And I'll wait until, they're pretty new on there, so I'll wait. This I got, let's see, at that same store. Yes, I did. Whoop. Put that on the bottom. And this isn't worth a lot, but I love it so much. Isn't it great? It's iridescent. Kind of got that orangish look to it. This would be good for fall. Wouldn't it? To put some, I don't know, little pumpkins in or something. Some pine cones in. And it was $3. So I thought, well, for $3 I can't go wrong. I can get my money out of it. I'll probably have to put it at the booth because, eBay has a lot of these for sale. So there are an overabundance of them there. I think I got this plate there too. I did. That was a good day for this little shop. And I went back this last weekend and purchased a couple things there, which will be in another video. But this, I never found one of these before. I found the jewelry. I've sold the jewelry on eBay. And it is, if I can remember, Toledo. It's out of Spain. It's metal. This is gorgeous, actually. Really pretty. I think it's Damascene. There's a tag on the bottom of it. Well, it says something else, but it's from Toledo. So it's Toledo, Spain. And I purchased it for $3. So I think it's gorgeous. The jewelry, once upon a time, did really well. I haven't really found it or sold it for a while, but at one time it was going really well. I think when I looked these up, I didn't find except ones exactly like this one, but some similar. Well, they're going for around $20, I believe. So I hope to get that. There's little birds on it. And it's just a floral design. Really sweet. Love it for $3. You can't go wrong with $3 items. Usually, maybe you can. I don't know. I have before. So, this is a story. My son's watching. Here's your story. I'm in this little tiny thrift store. My son is with me. And I'm looking around. I really can't find anything. I'm about ready to walk out. And I see this piece of glass. And it has some really ugly flowers in it. And I was like, oh, wait. What is this? Looks pretty good to me. Not the flowers, but the glass it was in. And I pulled it out gently because it was way back in the back. And I said, how much is on this? There's no price tag. And the young man who owns the shop said, what do you want to pay for it? And I started to say $5. My son, before I could say that, says 50 cents. The guy says, okay. And I'm like, what just happened? What just happened there? So I said, okay. This is the piece. an avocado, one stem, piece of glass, and I believe it's Empoli glass from Italy, and it is gorgeous. I took the flowers out, and look what we got. This will be in my booth because I'm not going to ship this stem. This will be in my booth for at least $35, or maybe $40. Depends. So there you have it. Beautiful. Optic. It's got some bubbles in, a few little tiny bubbles. But other than that, I love it. It would make a really good wine glass, as my son said. If I drank that much wine, because he let me have that for 50 cents, I kind of really loved this piece too. It's probably not worth much, but he gave me such a good price on that. This was $8. So I bought this for $8. And, if you, $8.50, yeah, $4.25 a piece. I think somebody's going to love this. It is a wine-colored, little cake plate, cupcake plate. I think somebody's going to like that. So I'm going to get this over the mall pretty quick. So maybe someone would like it for Easter to put something on this. I don't find this color very much. You can't find that color. At first I thought it was purple. My eyes were playing tricks on me, but then I saw a piece that was similar that was called wine or berry. I like berry better. So yeah, that was pretty good for the both of them. $8.50, and I gave him another sale. So he was happy. I was happy. Everybody was happy. And thank you, Chris. Please do that more often, Chris. That's my son. He's a good guy. He's my guy. Anyway, I think that's all for this particular haul and old stuff. And I hope maybe, you liked it. If you did, subscribe. And watch for some things on eBay, because hopefully I can get some of this on there. If you liked it, you can purchase it. And if you really have to have something, we can make a deal. If you send me an email, we could figure out something. Thanks a lot for coming and listening to this old lady. And then, let's see. Oh, would you subscribe? And maybe leave a comment. And maybe give me a, thumbs up. Gosh, that would make my day. And you're also awesome. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And God bless you. See you next time. Bye for now.